Let me tell you something, world. Here's the reality about Afghanistan. Nobody seems to be able to get the whole thing right. You got some people saying that George Bush started this by going into Afghanistan. That's nutty as a fruit bat, number one. And number two, leaving almost 100,000 people right out of the gate to be murdered by the Taliban so that we could save 10,000 U.S. troops kind of takes your ability to say that you're really about one world people. Because you can't be one world people and turn your back on 100,000 people knowing full well that they're going to get slaughtered and beheaded, and then scream and cry about people's rights over here because everybody on the planet has a right to be who they are and what they are, and then turn around and leave those people high and dry to die for being who they want to be too. We absolutely needed to go into Afghanistan when we went into Afghanistan, and George Bush made the right decision. Both Trump and Joe Biden are wrong about that, and Joe Biden is wrong about pulling the troops out. The bottom line is that we don't know how to suck it up and do things right because we can't take the hard reality of the truth. And the hard reality of the truth is that the reason that war went on for 10 years is because we sent the bare minimum of troops to get the job done, waiting for a government in Afghanistan to pony up and create their own defense forces to defend themselves against the Taliban, and they were never going to do it because half them sympathize with the Taliban. What needed to happen is we needed to go in there with an overwhelming force and overthrow that government and get rid of the Taliban and give that country an opportunity. And hey, even then there's no guarantee that it would have worked. Iraq is still a experiment in the making. We don't know what's going to happen. But that's the exact same thing that needed to happen in Afghanistan. And if you think that minding our own business as a country is the way to explain and justify not going to Afghanistan, then don't ever tell me that you're about one world people anymore. Because if you're one world people, it ain't just the LGBTQ community here, and it's not just the African American community here and the Latino community here who has rights if we're all one world people. Those people over there have a right to live too. And if you were being persecuted by the Taliban, you would goddamn sure want somebody to come help you.